Hey YouTube, Rocket Rob here, and I have a brand new show for you all today. I call it Weird, Wacky, and Winning. And basically the idea behind this show that I came up with is to showcase weird and wacky decks that you don't see every day, that's not your usual meta. So not like, dragon decks or ghost decks or whatever's relevant at the time. We're going to be showing weird decks that don't get a lot of play, but are really, really good and win. So that's the idea of this new show. I hope you all like it. Let me know what you think of it after the video in the comments below. And yeah, the idea is we might be doing this on a weekly or fortnightly sort of schedule. But let's get into our first match, which features a duelist called X-Mig, who a lot of you will know. He actually played in the Charity League tournament recently, but he's running a rush deck with double poi pole, and it's not unusual to see a double poi pole deck. I mean, it's not it's not never before seen, but it is a little bit odd. It's a bit weird, it's a bit different, and seeing it with the right figures to go around with it as well is quite unique. As you can see here, the opponent rushes forward with Shaman, but it still can't go for the goal, and Mig, he has the entry points, both of them covered. And basically, his opponent now needs to win a ridiculous amount of rolls in a row to be able to come back into this match. So he goes up straight for the first one, and Zoro obviously is pulled out. Best gold attacker in the game, doesn't pull through. That's okay. Mig's still got plenty up his sleeve there, so he brings his DO speed out through to cover the goal. At which point we now see Drampark go through for another double chance for the attack, and doesn't get it on the first one, but he is using the double chance and gets the knockout there. So that's 2 knockouts in a row he's got, for those who are counting. But at this point, Mig just max revives, puts another DO speed back on the goal, and makes his opponent use another double chance. So he gets the knockout there again. That's 3 knockouts in a row. And he still hasn't got, he's still under pressure, really. We've got Mig now coming through with his Mega Gengar, and even if he gets the knockout here, Mega Gengar is going to pull him to his own PC anyway. So I think it's a really, really smart position to be in. And now at this point we see he's got the Mars Shadow. He goes through with a double chance, so he's got max gold there, basically, that can really destroy the opponent. And he does get the knockout there, and that's it. That's game. So that is obviously a really, really effective, deck mix. So well done on that. It's pretty awesome. Obviously there are probably counters out there for it, but most people probably won't be running it. So, Mig, if you're watching this, let us all know how that deck's been going for you, if you've been using it anywhere else, and what the results have been. But well done, really smart thinking, and yeah, we're gonna look at another match now, which is even weirder and even wackier. But this one is, I'm gonna call him 10. 10 is taking on Dragon, and 10 is running an exclusion deck he's got double Feeny, double Alterias, and an Ampharos, which you don't see too often, and also a Gardevoir. So straight off the bat, we've got Dragon pushing forward, taking that first entry point, and 10 is going into a real defensive position here. Dragon is running an interesting deck there. Bit of a mix. Dragon, you've got some Ultra Beasts there. But seeing the Celesteela without a Pheromosa is quite odd. I mean, I guess the Poi Pole can bring it back, but doesn't it? I could be wrong here, but doesn't it? If the Poi Pole brings it back, doesn't the Poi Pole disappear then? Yeah, so I don't know what the story is for that. But straight off the bat, Dragon's playing really well, and he gets the knockouts. He gets 2 knockouts now. He gets the the Altaria out as well. And a really good start for Dragon. So now 10, he's pushing forward, he goes for the double chance, gets the muddy water, which is a good spin. Not sure if he was going for the pony wish there or not, but I assume because he didn't double chance that he wasn't. And at this point, Dragon brings on his Cell Stealer. And he gets the rendezvous, doesn't double chance, so he'll take that. At which point, see how Dragon's always gonna be down a figure now, right? With this, whereas 10 can bring them back. So I'm just not 100% sure it was the right play. But 10's now coming out with his Mega Altaria, and he's going for, he's trying to get himself knocked out. But we see Dragon going through, taking that entry point, and yeah, it's a pretty good position now, really. Because the Altaria is trying to get itself knocked out. It does. Oh wait, yes, it does. And at this point, where are we sitting now, numbers wise? So we've got a 4-on-2 at the moment. And it is looking pretty good for Dragon. But 10 can bring his Feeny on. Yeah, so he does that. Dragon then goes straight through into the Feeny, takes it out with the Haxorus. And 10 is really in a real tight spot right here. He goes for an interesting, I'd have to say interesting, because there's a double knockout long throw. Which puts him, because, I mean, Dragon has the max revive, it puts him at a 4-on-2 where he's stuck with unable to bring any figures on unless he uses that Mega Ampharos. And at this point, he gets the Pony Wish, and he'll take it, putting himself down to one figure left on the board. He does have the Ampharos, yes, but it's a very risky play. So the Mega Ampharos comes through. He gets the Marshadow knocked out, and now he goes after the Poipole. And Dragon's bringing his Dramper onto the field, but that's a long way to go for a 1 movement point Pokemon. And he decides not to try to bring that forward, and he goes for the knockout on the onto the Gardevoir. But that allows 10 to bring a figure on, then the Mega Ampharos brings another figure on, and we're suddenly not looking at such a defensive position for 10 now, and he can push forward. So Dragon now is forced to use a Gold Block and goes defensive. Interesting move here. We see the Mega Gardevoir come through. And I assume it was so that he could double chance on his next attack. That's my thinking there. Which worked out well, because the first spin was a miss. He then gets the knockout. And that means it's now 5-on-2. Pretty dangerous spot now for Dragon, who basically wastes a turn there, so that he can keep the defensive position. But we see 10 come through, and he hits the Warpole, which, as you probably know, that's going to give them both weight, and with no figures left on the bench to come through, that's game. That's a Weight Wing, and that's a weird, wacky, winning deck. Really, really cool. Really awesome job there, 10. Dragon, you played really well as well. But yeah, that deck is just nuts. And to see a Mega Ampharos used so well, when it's not used that much these days, you know, that's really cool to see. So these are the sorts of things that I want to be showing with you guys. The things that you don't see every day. Weird, wacky, and crazy decks that, you know, can give you ideas. If you don't have all those figures, if you don't have 3 Bennetts and 3 Megas, or if you don't have, you know, a full Dragon deck, you can still run an effective deck with, you know, some interesting tactics if you can just get this, you know, get a few figures here and there. So for anyone else that has some weird and wacky winning matches that would like to share them with me, I would be happy to feature them in the next video if they're good. And yeah, so please send them to me. Leave a comment below as well about how you found this video and this idea. As well as that, yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are going to be doing something special for our subscribers. So, you know, for all of you, 78 of you so far, thank you so much. I love you all. You're amazing. But yeah, I want to hit 100. When I do hit 100, we're going to do something awesome. We're going to be doing a massive, massive live stream. Probably about 10 hours, at least 8 hours, over 8 hours. And we're going to be giving away $50 to one of you subscribers who can beat me in a duel. The rules are basically, I'm going to stream for ages. And if you beat me, you get a ticket with the number on it of the turn number that it's on. So say if you beat me in, you know, 10 turns or whatever, your number would be 140 because that's like 150 minus the 10 turns. So whatever turn number it says, right? That's your ticket number. At the end of the stream, I'll be putting into a random number generator all the numbers between 1 and 150, and if you're closest to the number that is drawn, you will win the $50. But if you want to donate that $50 to a charity, I will double that $50 and make that $100 that will be donated to any charity of your choice. So it's going to be an awesome night of fun, day, whole 12 hours or whatever crazy amount I decide to do. This number keeps going up. We'll see. But I hope you can join me. I hope I can get to 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also, one more thing that's coming up. The X versus D clan clash. I'm going to be covering that here on my channel. Matches are starting soon. I'm going to do an introductory video to the clash by the end of this week. Gigs Gaming is the host of this event, and yeah, so I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to leave it for the next video, but it's going to be fun. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. The only other thing is, on my Discord now, on the D-Clan Discord, I have my own channel on the D-Clan Discord called Rocket Roll, obviously, and basically, for anyone that wants to get updates on my channel, news and notifications when new video comes out, and just generally chat with me, please join the D-Clan Discord. I'm going to leave a link for that in the description. And if you want to become a Team Rocket member, let me know in the comments below and how I can add you on Discord. And I will give you the Team Rocket role, which will mean you'll get alerts and notifications when any news breaks. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to next time. But this is Rocket Rob blasting off again.